One more coming. One more coming. There we go. I am officially live. Hello, hello. Welcome to Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. I told y'all I will come back on live, and here I am showing up more than ever, y'all. I'm doing it again, y'all. I am doing it again. I'm streaming on 3 different platforms at the same exact time. And I'm super excited because this is how it looks to show up for yourself. Okay. So for the ladies who's in mentorship, for the ladies who have been tuning into my lives, y'all see me doing it. Okay. I'm doing all the things that I tell y'all to do all the time, literally on 3 platforms right now, y'all. So, hey, IG. Hey, Crafty Sis. Hey, YouTube. Hey, I don't know, what should we call? We got to come up with a name for the subscribers, y'all. Y'all got to help me out. We going to make this a fun live. Y'all got to help me out. And hey, Club TT. I call y'all Club TT because on TikTok, I can listen to music and jam with y'all versus the other two be jealous a little bit. But anyway, we are here. Let me just reintroduce myself. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to my live streams. My name is Mona. I create and sell some of the most amazing custom party favors that you'll find. And I also teach other crafty sisters. So if you're that creative person that's crafty, DIY moms, if you're anything like me, you like to hook it up for the kiddos, or just crafty in general. So I teach creatives, DIY mommies, crafty sisters how to do the exact same thing that I do, which is pretty much turning my fun and love for crafting into an actual business. So I am the owner of Canvas Bling, where I create some amazing party favors, y'all. I teach y'all how to do it. I teach y'all how to run your craft business through CBU, which is my craft school, and my mentorship program, and all the resources that I now have available for other people looking to learn and grow. So if you're that person that's looking to learn and grow, look, I'm crunk because this is crazy. 3 different chats is crazy. But if you're that person who's looking to learn and grow, drop a me in the chat so I can see who we have in the building. Okay, I see. Hello, Crappy Sis Tequila. I finally caught one of your lives, and you caught a good one because this is more of a freestyle live. So let's see. Okay, let me see. Hello, Love Jazz. What we doing today? So we're just having a crafty chat, y'all. Y'all know the year is almost over. Ooh. TikTok, y'all not gonna last long because y'all only on 10%. I'm sorry, I don't have an extra charger. So if TikTok, if this phone dies or if this iPad dies, just come to YouTube or to Instagram. I'll still be here. So what we're doing today we are doing a crafty chat. So earlier I was on live. I did a free class earlier. Let me know if you caught that free class earlier today. I did a free class to pretty much teach you how to elevate your brand through brand strategy and having an effective brand strategy. So I went through all the steps on what you need to do to elevate your brand if you are a crafter, again, who's looking to turn it into a business. Just a background about myself. I've been doing this since the end of 2016, 2017 officially. And eventually I left my 9 to 5, y'all. So I am a freelance worker now, and I just work for my business. I was able to leave my 9 to 5. I was able to upgrade into having my very first kind of like a storefront, but I'm using it as other things right now. But I'm just a living testament that with God and with a clear vision and with letting him guide that vision, you can do whatever you set your mind to, even if it means turning crafting into the thing that you do that also makes you money. So that's what we're here today. We're here to just talk about that for the crafty sisters who are business owner. I just want to chat with y'all to see where are you at, because I know where the crafty sisters who's in mentorship are, but as far as you guys, the crafty sisters that I don't talk to every day, where are you at? How have things been going with your business and what's going on? Because we got to get to the nitty gritty because the year is almost over, y'all. The year is almost over. Let's see. Hello, Tita Wanda Fry. I see you are changed up for IG now. What you mean, sis? What you mean? Okay, I see some me's in the chat. That's good. Thank you for the roses. That's good. So I have a few questions for y'all because, again, the holiday season is coming. we're at the end of the year pretty much. We're going into quarter four now. Quarter three is over, y'all. September only has a couple more days and then we're done, y'all. We're done. So I wanted to chit chat with y'all to see, because again, CBU is all about helping more crafty sisters grow. With the amount of resources that I have available, I would be doing you guys a disservice if I didn't show up. And if I did, yes, my phone did die earlier on the live. I'm so sorry, sis. Right as I was plugging it up, it died on y'all. But hopefully you were able to catch the end on YouTube. I do have the replay posted on YouTube if you missed the end. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, so with the holiday season coming up, with everything that I'm doing in CBU, with all the resources that I have available on my site, I would be doing y'all a disservice if I didn't show up and come on live just to talk to you guys, to let y'all know what's available to you. Okay, so I wanted to do a fun little live to just chit chat. So let's see. Before that, I see some comments I don't want to skip over. I am in Jamaica and I really want to step it up. I want to win, but I'm not going to lie. It's difficult. And trust me, sis, I get it. And you're not the only one. That's exactly why I do what I do, because when I first started, I didn't have that guidance, y'all. I had to literally figure it out on my own. I had to figure out how to actually turn something that I loved into a business that I could grow. Because for me, I don't play, y'all. If I'm doing something, I'm going to put my all into it. So the same way I gave my all to my 9 to 5, I'm pouring all of that into my business now. So for me, I'm always looking for ways to work smarter. I'm always looking for ways to learn. I'm always looking for ways to grow my business. And trust me, I know it can be difficult, especially with depending on what phase you are in your business, right? Because within business, we go through different phases. We have that beginning phase where we're just excited to start and we have all these ideas running in our head and we're like, okay, I'm gonna start that business, right? And then we get to the phase where we finally started and we're starting to see a little some, right? We're getting customers here and there. We're getting people asking, but it's not a constant thing, right? It's not a consistent sales kind of thing. And then we have that phase where we are getting consistent sales, right? And we're looking for what's the next level, right? To be able to grow it, to now get into getting hired help and expanding, right? And growing a business. So we all go through different phases. So I always like to start it off with that, because I want everyone to know that whatever phase you're in now is a good phase. Okay. There's no such thing as being in a bad phase, because there's always room for growth and there's always room for you to step things up a little bit. But you're not going to be able to do that if you don't learn of what to do, right? Because within businesses, there's so many different pockets of business that nobody talks about. When you go on social media, when you come to apps like these apps, it's just people that's like, oh, I'm a business owner, and they're showing you all the glamorous kind of sides of being a business owner versus the nitty gritty, the difficult times that Crafty Sis talked about that most people don't talk about, but it absolutely exists, right? It absolutely exists that there's going to be difficult times, because again, within business, you have to learn what to do in order to help that business grow. Of course, I would have to sit down with you and have a chat to really see what's going on, to see which direction to go to be able to help you specifically. But just know that it's not just difficult for you. There's several different people on the live now. Drop a me in the chat if it's you who finds that it's difficult as well, but you just don't really get to talk about it, right? You just don't really get to, you're just steadily trying to do what you can versus having a detailed plan that you can actually follow. So that's something that I would suggest, is just seeing what phase you are in your business and seeing what you need to do in order to get to where you're trying to go. And of course, I can help you with that. Just reach out. There's different services available. Let's see. Hey, I am now starting up. Feel kind of lost. Need some guidance, templates, where to get materials. Okay, Crafty Sis. So Crafty Sis, I would have to know first, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to get into party favors, or are you into a different craft? What are you trying to do first things first? Because from there, we'll know, okay, now in order to do that, you would have to follow these specific steps to get there. So I have a 9 to 5. And the shipping to Jamaica is so expensive. So sis, what I would say is you would have to just buy your stuff in bulk, and you would have to focus on your customer base being Jamaicans. So I would just focus on people in Jamaica, being the party person of Jamaica. If you're into party favors and party decor and things like that, right? That's what I'm into. So that's what I talk about. But if that's what you're into, become that person of Jamaica. That way, everybody there is coming to you, right? You become that person. And I wouldn't even really focus on trying to ship out, because then you already know, you said it, the shipping is expensive and the headache of overseas. But as far as when you get your stuff, you would have to buy your stuff in bulk for sure. Okay, yes, party favors. Yes. So to start, I would recommend just first starting to figure out what group of people you want to service for party favors, right? If you know you want to do party favors, do you want to focus on children's parties? Do you want to focus on adult parties? Pick a group of people first, because it's harder to try to do everything all at once. But if you know, okay, I'm gonna focus on children's parties, okay, so now you mentioned templates. The templates that I need to get would have to be children templates. So maybe I could get 10 good themes that I could start promoting in order to get my name out there. With those templates, printing them out to be able to search, to show what I can do with those things, right? Focusing on mommies, DIY moms, that they could get party printables from you, or mommies who are short on time, where they don't have time, but they want to be able to spend to have what they need for their children's parties. So once you know who your audience is, then it gives you a smaller target of who to talk to, so that you're not all over the place when it comes to marketing. So I would start there. Secondly, I would go to canvasbling.com and go to the search bar and go to where it says Party Favor Masterclass, and just go look it up, see if it's something that you're into. In the masterclass, I go over everything from start to finish, from how to create your own templates, from how to design them, how to assemble them, which materials to use, the do's and don'ts for materials, all the things, how to turn it into a business, marketing, the different type of audiences and how to market to them, how to show up for things like vendor events to be able to gain more exposure and put your stuff out there. So that's what I would do. The next Party Favor Masterclass is coming up in December. I have an in-person one that's in Jacksonville, Florida. It'll be right here in this building, Jacksonville, Florida. If you can't do the in-person, then you can always do a virtual option to where you're able to join virtually too. And it's through a Zoom. You still get all of the same information. It's just not in person. Okay, so I think I answered that. Okay, I answered everything here. I'm a newbie to this, and I enjoy doing it. I'm a single mom who works a full-time job, and I did everything to try to get a part-time job, but overqualified. So I really want this to be a second income. And look, sometimes it be like that, Kevon, right? Sometimes God, you say one thing, but God says something else. So it's the reason why you were overqualified and you're meant to do it this way. So I feel like, especially because you're not relying on this as your full source of income, that allows you the freedom of actually taking your time and really nurturing your business into what you want it to be. So that's the best position to be in. So I say you can do this. You're just going to have to add a little bit more effort, just because you do have a 9 to 5. That's what I had to do. I had to clock out to clock in when I worked my 9 to 5, until it, became something that I could replace that 9 to 5 income and then some. So TikTok, y'all are about to die in literally 5. It says it's on 5%. I'm just making sure I didn't miss any of your comments. Thank you guys for double tapping. I see we're almost at 1K. Thank you. I wish I had an extra charger. I'll be able to charge both, but yeah, sorry. Just come to YouTube or to IG. All right, so those were some good ones. So now I have some questions for y'all. The first question is, on a scale from 1 to 10, how satisfied are you with how your business is going right now? So on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being not satisfied at all, and 10 being overly satisfied because everything is going how you want it to be. How satisfied are you with where your business is headed right now? So right now, where we are, we in 2025, we're at the end of the year. How have things been going? So, and I always say these lives, they work best for the people who engage. So as I'm asking the questions, don't be afraid to answer. I promise you guys, this is a safe space. This is what CBU is all about. Literally helping crafty sisters learn and grow. This is why I do lives like this, to show you guys that, 1, you're not by yourself. Because a lot of times we think we're by ourselves and we get discouraged within our business, when all along, all you needed was to see more people who's just like you. So you're not by yourself, 1. Two, there is help out there. That's why I do lives like this where I give free help, literally coaching on the spot to be able to help you in certain areas, because all you need sometimes is a little piece of guidance. So, okay, I see a 0 in the chat. It's all good, sis. It's all good. I see a 3. I see a 1, a 2. Okay. And the question for the people just coming in was, on a scale from 1 to 10, how satisfied are you right now with how your business is going? And so far, we got some answers, which is okay. Okay. I hear y'all. And the good thing is, I just want to throw some encouragement in there, right? Because the numbers are low. Okay. I gotta be honest with y'all. Y'all know the real gonna come out. The numbers are low, but it's okay. The numbers are low, but it's okay, because you can always turn things around. Okay, you can always turn things around. So 0, 4, 1. Okay, see, it's more people who feel just like how you feel. So it's up to you to do your due diligence in getting in rooms like this, so that you're able to see this, right? Because I love that y'all can see that you're not by yourself, right? You're not by yourself. So you can do whatever you set your mind to. It's just a matter of honing in and saying, okay, now I know where I want to be. Okay, so now this is the next question. We know where you are, right? So on a scale from 1 to 10, where would you like to be? We'll say by the end of this year. Where would you like to be on a scale from 1 to 10? Where would you like to be in your business with how things are going? Okay, I see an 8. Okay, I see an 8. On a scale from 1 to 10, we just posed, the first question was, how are things going? The second question is, where would you like to be by the end of the year? On a scale from 1 to 10, with how things are going in business. Okay, I see 8, 6, 8. Okay, by the end of the year, at least an 8. Okay, 5, 5, 7. Okay. I like it. I like it. The numbers are going up. I see a 10. I know that's right. 7, 5. Okay. Okay. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. So now this is my next question to y'all. This is my next question. What are some of the things that you can do today? Now, when I ask this question, this is because I see another 10 in there. This is because I know you know at least one thing that you should be doing that you ain't been doing in order for that number to grow. So what is at least one thing that you can do starting today? Because we ain't gonna be with that, oh, in 2 weeks I will, when this happens, that's when I, no, starting today, what's at least one thing that you can do in your business to be able to see that growth to that number that you're trying to do? Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's see it. Start doing lives and not putting it. Oh, hold on. Start doing lives and putting myself out there. My dress kind of makes me can't see, so I got to put it on my skin to read the comments. Okay. Start doing lives. All right, crafty sis Elaine. Let's go. When can you go live? Before this week is over. Today's Monday. So you got 6 days, 6.5 days. What day are you going live, sis? And what platform? Let's go. All right. So let's see. Hit the like button, everyone. Yes, thank you, Crafty Sis Angelic Creations. Thank you. This is me holding you accountable, sis. What day can you go live this week? What day and which platform? Yes, y'all. Double tap, because I see it's more people than thumbs up. So double tap the live, please, please, please. Being consistent. Okay, Bobby. How can you be consistent? What's one thing that you can start consistently doing starting today that you know you need to do? And the reason why I'm doing this, y'all, is because I promise you these answers are the same for most of y'all. These answers are going to be the same for most of y'all. So these are things that you should be writing down if you don't already have a piece of paper writing this stuff down. Okay. So being confident in charging what I am worth. Okay, Kevon, actionable step. Being confident in charging what I'm worth. The first step with being confident. I have I'm gonna drop the link for you in the chat. I have a mindset shift class that's absolutely free. I literally made it free. It's a $99 value class because all of those classes in my boot camp are $99+. But I made it free because I feel like every single crafty sis or crafty bro, because I can't tell Kevon, should get this out of the way, right? Because mindset is everything. That confidence is everything. How you view yourself is everything. How you view your business is everything, because that's what's going to determine how you show up and how confident you are stepping, right? TikTok, my phone, my iPad is about to die. I'm so sorry. Come to YouTube or come to Instagram. Same name, Canvas Bling. Okay, same name, Canvas Bling. So that confidence is everything, right? But mindset is everything first, because that confidence is what's going to make you also charge your worth. I promise you, it goes hand in hand. But the confidence comes from us doing the things, even the small things, right? And so hold on, let me just pull it up. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time, clearly. Let me pull it up for you because I'm gonna drop it in the chat. It's absolutely free. I want you to sign up for it and actually take that module serious and go through all the motions. It's 5 days. I want to say 5 days of information to be able to elevate. Okay, so I'm going to drop this link in the chat. Oh, this link is a long one. I'm going to drop this link. Once you go on it, you're going to go to the very first one that says mindset shift. And this goes for anybody who needs this. Take advantage of the link. I'm putting it right now on YouTube. Take advantage of that. Take that class for free. I promise you, you're going to see yourself differently as a business owner. Hello. You found me. Hello. So, yes. So being confident, that's going to be even the simple things like saying your affirmations. I know it can feel like something that's like cliche or whatnot, right? But saying affirmations, knowing that you are that girl or that guy, okay? Knowing that you can do whatever you set your mind to and actually believing it. And the way that you're going to believe it is by actually trying in order to prove to yourself that you can do it. That's what's going to make you build that confidence up, and celebrating your wins. Don't be afraid to celebrate your wins. Join community if you can. I have a mentorship program, all right? Everything is going to be a shameless plug. Everything is going to be a shameless plug. I have a mentorship program where that's literally what we do. It's mainly for Kevon, you gotta let me know if you're a girl or boy. Only because your name is a unisex name and I can't see the picture. It's so small. Y'all pictures look so tiny. So I can't see it. But let me know. But normally it's for girl. Okay. Normally it's for women. So yeah, it's a crafty sis community for the women to get together and just give each other that support, because as you can see on this live, there's so many people who actually feel the same things, but you just wouldn't know because you don't get to talk to people on a day-to-day. But in this community, we come together. Look, this died. We come together and we're able to be there for each other. So definitely come through if it's something that you need. Doors are going to close for mentorship October 1st. So final call to join. Okay, but yes, and in charging what you're worth, you're just gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to go up on that price. Okay, I know sometimes it can feel like it feels cringe. Something that I did to help me out when I first started is I didn't just go up from one price to the drastic price. I gradually went up as I build more confidence. And the way you're gonna build more confidence is being confident in your skill, right? We know where we are skill wise. Make sure that you're on point and that your skills, you make sure that you practice to get to where you want to go, to where now when you show people your stuff, you don't care if they tell you your price is too high, because you know there's somebody that's willing to pay it because people are going to pay it. You know what I'm saying? So it's different things that goes into that, different components that goes into that, but it starts with the mind, okay? The mindset and how you view yourself as a business owner. So let's see. Found you. I'm on that. Just told you I need to start doing live. Yes. Okay. You're the one who said. So what day can you go live this week and on which platform? Because I know certain platforms have restrictions, like with YouTube. I don't think you can go live unless you have a certain amount of subscribers. The same with Instagram, just changed to where you have to have 1,000 followers to go live. TikTok doesn't have that restriction. I think it's a lower number. So which platform are you going to go live on, and what day can you commit to going live? That was the question before that iPad died. Okay, so my next question to y'all is, on a scale from 1 to 10, how do you guys feel about the holiday season as far as showing up for the holiday season? Because especially if you're a crafty business owner, the holiday season is literally your time to shine. So if you don't already have a plan on how to show up for the holidays, then now is the time to get it together, because you can still end the year strong. This can still be your strongest 3 months, depending on how you look at it, right? This can still be your strongest 3 months that you've had all year long. So don't give up on yourself yet. You can still come hard during the holiday season. But what is it looking like? Okay, do you even have a plan for the holiday season? Did you plan on putting yourself out there for the holiday season? Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. Let me know. I can go live every day. I'm just like scared and shy. Okay, well, let's start with one day, sis. Which day are you gonna go live this week? Now, I didn't ask which day can you go live. Amen. I asked which day are you going live this week? Okay, this is me holding you accountable, because at the end of the day, there's no excuses. There's no excuses. So what day, the question is, let me rephrase it just in case I said it wrong. The question is, which day can you go live this week? Which day? No, let me ask it again. Which day can you commit to going live this week? Okay. What day can we expect you to go live? Which day are you turning on the live button? And which platform will that be? Okay. That's the question, sis. Because you tried to sneak your way out of that one, but we ain't going to let you. We ain't going to let it look. Now she said, nah, you said it clear. I know I said it clear. I just want to make sure. Right? Before we I just want to make sure. So now I'm waiting for the answer. Because we have a few people who could literally join your life, okay, on the day you say. So that's why I'm asking. Exactly. Okay, so let's get it. What day? And what platform? All right. And your live could be a simple live. And this goes for anyone on here. That's why I love these type of lives, because the information is universal. It can help any crafty sister who it resonates with. But go live and just reintroduce yourself to your audience. Hi, it's MM Creations. I just wanted to tap in and come back on just to reintroduce myself to y'all. I know it's been a minute since I've been live, right? I know it's been a minute since y'all seen me, but I wanted to make sure that you guys could still put a face to the name. So here I am. The reason why I started my business was because I wanted to do something that was out of the box to be able to help people feel special. So I immediately look for ways to do that. And the first thing that came to mind, y'all, was me just creating custom items, right? Just any old thing. I could make anything, right? Coasters, kitchen decor, custom anything. And then one day I said, I want this to be an actual business that I'm taking serious, and I want to be able to grow and really find my people, right? So I did party favors for the first time for myself, and I fell in love. And I started to just figure out a way that I could make this my thing, right? I didn't have to do all the crafts, although I love crafting. I just had to do one to help one group of people feel special. So here we are, y'all. You can literally come to me for any celebration, and I will help you make it special with custom items just like this. Okay? That's all you gotta do. Go live and just speak from the dome, okay? Because I was literally telling my story, but with your business name. So let us know the day and the time, okay? Let us know the day and the time in the platform. So let's see. I did not make any plans yet. Who else? Did anybody else have any plans for the holiday season? She said, OMG, I just met you and I'm loving you. Yes, stick around, sis. You're gonna love it here. You're gonna love it here. I promise. Working on a plan. Okay. Okay, y'all are okay. I see y'all are working on a plan for the holiday season. Okay. Let me fix my phone because it tried to fall. All right, so let me see what my next question was. Okay. So now, did y'all hear about my holiday sales class? That's the next question. Did y'all hear about my holiday marketing sales class? So, my holiday marketing challenge. I just did my holiday sales class last Monday. So I hopefully you didn't miss that class. If you did, the replay is available on my site. If not, again, like I mentioned earlier, it's not too late for you guys to create a plan for the holiday season. It's just a matter of you just literally creating a strategy and sticking to it. During the holiday sales challenge, during the live right now, I'm going to give y'all a few tips. But if you want more of the tips, join the holiday sales challenge. I want to say I did it $27 for the first 27 signups. I want to say there's 7, the last time I looked, 7 or 6 left at the $27 price. So get in while you can fit in, Crafty Sisters. I will drop the link here on YouTube, on Instagram. It is linked in my stories. If it's not, then I will link it as soon as I get off. If not, it's the first link in my bio. So let me go here and drop the link for the Crafty Sisters that's on YouTube. The holiday sales challenge is going to be everything you need to get it all the way together for the holiday season, y'all. I promise you, I do not come to play. And this one is no different. So I'm going to drop the link in the chat, paste, and then I'm going to give you guys 3 tips now. And then I'm going to hop off, y'all, because y'all know the time is ending with our time together. So the very first thing, and these are just some things that you can do during the holiday season in order to help your business be one of the ones that people are spending with. Because at the end of the day, like I mentioned in my previous post, during the holiday season last year, consumers spent over $900 billion during the holiday season, during the holiday season, whether it was shopping for holiday gifts, traveling, or whatever it was. Okay, so be one of those people that's on the forefront, because especially with custom items is what people look for during times like this. So don't miss out on that, y'all. That's literally should be the busiest time of year for you as a crafty business owner. Okay, that as well as graduation season, you should be eating during those times. So if you're not, this is what this is for. Okay, so the first thing is having your holiday offer. Okay, that's the very first thing. Most of you guys, as crafty business owners, you offer too many items. Okay, there's too much to choose from as a customer, so much so that I rather go to the person that I see only selling one thing, because I know they're an expert in it. It's too much going on with your site and stuff. I don't know what to buy from you. It's all over the place, and I feel all over the place shopping. So that's why I'm running away from your site. It's not because your stuff aren't good things. It's just that you have way too many options. So for this holiday season, I want you to narrow it down to one thing. Okay, one thing. And I'm not saying one specific item, but it could be one thing. Maybe it's not just this tumbler. Maybe it's a tumbler pack, right, where you get designs for all 4 seasons. Ooh, that was good. A tumbler pack where you get a tumbler for every season of the year. Right? Look, see? And this is just ideas that's coming to the dome. That's how I know y'all could get more creative than what you've been getting. But the first thing you're going to do is narrow it down to one offer, okay? One thing that you're going to sell. So if it's your tumbler pack, then I was on TikTok, but my iPad died, sis. So I'm only on IG and YouTube right now. Right? So if it's going to be the tumbler pack that you sell, then let it be the tumbler pack. Okay, maybe it's a tumbler pack for the holiday season and it's 4 Christmas designs, right? Maybe it's a pink Christmas design, a red one, a shiny green one, or whatever, right? But have one thing that you're selling to the people. You're not selling all your custom items. You're not selling all the crafts that you can make. No, you're narrowing it down to one thing. Okay, with that one thing, you can still bundle it. Okay, so don't think of it as just one thing. So the next thing you're going to do is pricing, right? For that one thing, you're going to create 3 different price tiers for that one thing. So maybe the basic one is just one tumbler, Christmas tumbler. Maybe the second tier is 3 tumblers that comes with all of the different seasons, or all 3 different Christmas designs, like we said. Maybe the other one, the third tier, is a full gift pack, right? Where it includes all 3 of the tumblers, as well as a gift card, as well as, I don't know. Y'all get the gist of it, right? So you're going to create 3 price points. That way, during the holiday season, you can pivot. You can have different things available. You can have different price points for the person who's willing to do a big old mega pack versus the person who just want a little thing, just a little stocking stuffer. I don't need the whole pack, right? So that's one thing. So the first thing you're going to do is narrow it down to one offer. The second thing you're going to do is create 3 price tiers for it. The last thing you're going to do is you're going to create a prototype. Okay, you're going to create a prototype. So if it's a tumbler pack, you're going to have the prototype of all of the different options, right? Okay, so that's the third thing you're going to do. And I'm going to just leave it there. It's 2:32, so y'all know I got to go. So I'm going to leave it there. Of course, during the holiday sales challenge, yes, we're going to break it all the way down. Again, if you're just now joining, I just gave you 3 things that you can do right now to start prepping for the holiday season. If you want more and to know how to do these 3 things, y'all already know it's going down. It's going down, okay? During the challenge. The challenge is 10 days long. It's a 2-week challenge. It's a self-paced challenge. So although there's 10 different steps to do for the 10 different days, we get the weekends off unless you work extra hard and you put in a little bit more work during the weekend. But it's all 10 days, right? From the 10 days, it's self-paced. So you're able to go in there. I recommend once the challenge starts on October 6th, which is next Monday, once the challenge starts, then stick to the days. Just do the task of the days. I promise you, you can handle all the tasks that's in there for each day. Complete them each day so you don't fall behind. That way you're able to actually see it as it's happening, right? Don't wait and let the days go by and be like, oh, I'm gonna catch up or whatever, because then you're gonna fall behind and then you're gonna feel like you're behind again. So I want to invite every single one of you who said that you don't currently have a plan or you're working on creating a plan for the holiday season to join my holiday sales challenge. I promise you it's everything you need and more. And I want to say again that there's only, let me double check again, because it was only 7 or 6 more spots available for at the $27 price range, because the price is going to go up after that, y'all. Y'all already know how it is. Early birds get the worm. So you have to be on point. So let me see. 7 more spots, y'all. 7 more spots available at $27 to join the challenge. After that, y'all already know I don't play. My challenges start at $99+, so it will go back to the $99 after the 7 people get their spots. So I'm inviting all of you guys to join. The holidays are coming. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the white hearts. I think IG does this thing where if I do my heart right, hold on. Okay, so it made me out to be a liar. But it's supposed to give you some nice big hearts, but you don't want to do it. But anyways, that's pretty much it, y'all. Does anybody have any questions before I let y'all go? Does anybody have any questions about the holiday sales challenge before I let y'all go? The last thing I'll say, let me see. I got like 1 more minute. The last thing I'll say is if you already haven't heard about the CBU mentorship program, what is the name of the class again? The one that's for 27. It's the holiday sales challenge, Crafty Sis. I can't drop the link here. Excuse me. But I will drop the link in my stories once I get off of the live. So I'll drop it in my stories. It's the holiday sales challenge. That's what's $27 right now. Okay, so come through if you want to learn how to create a strategy that you can use not just for this holiday season, but for every year after that. Okay, so come through. I would love for you to join us. The challenge starts next Monday. It's self-paced, so it's going to be videos on there, instructional videos on there of me telling you exactly how to do each step. There's going to be worksheets included in everything, y'all. Y'all know I don't play. Y'all already know, okay? For those who don't know, you'll get to know. Just trust the process. Trust the process, y'all. Trust the process. I'm running out of time as far as the live, but yes, come through. The next thing too is mentorship. I want to reiterate that mentorship doors close on October 1st. Okay, so that's in a few days. Doors are going to close because the ladies that's in mentorship, they're also a part of the challenge because that's a part of it. So if you are either in mentorship or if you plan on joining mentorship, just join mentorship because the challenge is included. You won't have to pay for the challenge if you're in mentorship. So don't do both, sis. If you are planning to join mentorship, just join that at the mentorship rate because you'll automatically get the challenge. Okay, so doors are going to close because I'm just going to focus on them until January. January is when I'll open doors back up to accept new members. And of course, the price will not be the same, y'all. The $50 a month price is going to go up because mentorship, honestly, y'all, I just been keeping it like that because God said so. But God also said come next year, Okay. Okay. So yes, just want to put that out there. I'm gonna let y'all go. All of the links will be in my stories. It's gonna be in my stories for IG, and it's gonna be in the comments or in the description for YouTube. Okay. So I will see you guys later. If I have time, I'll come back on live again because I feel like this was fun and I kind of want to do a round two. But we'll see y'all. Because by the time I get home, it'd be different than what I thought in my head. But yeah. Let's see. This is off subject. I didn't get the link to the Mario Kart and breast cancer bundle to download. Okay, Crafty says send me an email. Let me put my email here. Usually when you don't get the link immediately, it's because there may have been a typo in the email that you put at checkout, but I can always resend it to you. So just send me an email, canvasbling@gmail.com. Okay. So I put it there. Oh, I did it wrong. I put a period instead of the at, but canvasbling@gmail.com. You're welcome, ladies. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So I will see you guys later. If I could come back later. If not, then it'll probably be tomorrow. But I'm gonna end it with saying this. Everybody has the ability to do whatever it is that you set your mind to. Okay. Whatever you want for your business, for your crafty business, you can achieve those goals. I promise you, you can. It's just a matter of buckling down, focusing, because a lot of time you're off focus. Okay. You here, there, and everywhere. Focus, right? Actually try, because y'all don't be trying hard enough too. Sometimes the person I'm just ripping the band-aid off, right? I can't let me pack up while I'm talking. But I'm ripping the band-aid off because sometimes it's not a matter of you can't do it. It's just a matter of, girl, you ain't even really trying. You ain't trying and you expecting to see results of somebody who be up all night working. Okay. So I say all of that to say you can do it. It's just a matter of taking yourself more serious. That's how I like to put it. I know it sounds a little bit harsh, but I said the moment I took myself serious and didn't just say, oh, I want to do this or I want to do that. Okay, when are you going to start doing it? Okay, when are you going to wake up earlier? Because you complain that every time the kids are up, you can't get nothing done. But yet when they're asleep, you're asleep too, when you should be up. Okay, dedicating more time, dedicating that time that they're asleep to be able to devote to what you're trying to do. Okay, so, and then when was the last time you prayed about it too? Pray about what you're trying to do, because sometimes you're going this way and God is telling you to go right, but you steady trying to go left and you're wondering why it's not working because you're not listening. Okay, you're not listening. So keep that in mind as well, y'all. And I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let y'all go because I gotta go anyway. But if I could come back later, you're right. That's me. And it be all of us sometimes, but we just gotta at some point, bring it on back. Bring it on back and actually take ourselves more serious. Do what we gotta do. I love to work in the middle of the night when the house is quiet, the baby and hubby are in bed sleeping. Exactly. When it's peaceful. I do it sometimes, right? Sometimes. But for the most part, I got it down to where now that Zoe's in school, while she's in school, I try to get as much done. And then I know by the time I'm off, or sometimes I got to come back. But yes, the best time is when there's no distractions, because sometimes you're not dedicating enough time to what you're trying to do. I could keep going. But I'm going to stop, right? I know y'all don't know that song, the Young Thug. But sometimes it's just we're not dedicating enough time. We're over here baby crying, then we like, every second you're stopping what you're doing. Like, you're not getting nothing done. You're not working effectively. So if you could get 2 hours to yourself to really dedicate to your business every single day, that's really all you need, y'all. 2 hours every single day. 2 hours a day, every day. That's all you need. All right. Oh, you on it today? I'll be needing to hear it like you give it. Okay, I'm gonna come back later. Look, just because you said that, sis, I'm gonna come back later. I'm gonna find some time when the kids, the hubby, and my mama are all in a corner somewhere, and I'm gonna come back on live, and I'm going to come back because I feel like there needs to be a part 2 of this combo. And unfortunately, I gotta go because I gotta go pick her up. But yeah, I gotta go before I be late in the car ride line. Bye, y'all. In stream. Bye, y'all. So happy I